this is the transformation I asked for, essentially. It just wasn't the way wasn't what I was expecting. Just my face, just this whole face was just. So I was dancing in a doof in Lithgow. It was heaven on earth. Discovered that on the dance floor. And as I was driving home, I was just tired, basically. And if I didn't crash into the tree, I would have gone over an embankment and just off the side of a cliff, basically. So it was good that I crashed into the tree. Just a fibia, a broken fibia, a sore foot, and just my face just copped it. But I had all this scaffolding, basically, rods and stuff hanging out, you know, holding all the pieces of the skull together. This is my rib up here. So there's my temple come off, my snout has come off, my jaw looks pretty straight in here, but it was actually come off as well. Yeah, and my nose was gone, but I didn't break any teeth, which was amazing because that would have been annoying. So I've got titanium under both eyelids, the nose and around the cheeks. To straighten the jaw, they put braces on my face and then put a wire through all the braces and then just tightened it up really tight, so it just basically just forces it straight. So I had to wear that for 5 weeks as well. Like, couldn't open my mouth for 5 weeks. Because my jaw was wide shut, they were going to put some tubing in my guts and to feed me for a month, but I had this tooth missing from when I was, 6 years old. So I managed to convince him I'll just feed myself through a straw for the next month. I'll just put everything in a blender, basically. Everything you can imagine. Baked dinners, whole baked dinners, just in the blender. Everything, steaks, chicken, just potatoes. Wow, so good. Just everything just turned to liquid. I just liquefied everything. Of course, Tim Tams were good. Chocolate, Tim Tams shakes and stuff. Wow, it was good. So yeah, I just managed to. It was kind of gross because I couldn't brush my teeth on the inside, and then the tracheotomy was one of the worst things, basically, because I could hear myself breathing basically every moment of the day. Why me? So I was basically asking for a transformation. I was writing about it. I was writing books in theology class. I was just like, I want to, because God is transformation and stuff like that. It's like, I want my transformation, So I was writing about it, I was praying about it, talking about it, but I wasn't being specific about it. Precognition, I have the gift of now. So I have a very vivid imagination, very happy as well. Borderline delusional, some people say, but that's just their opinion. I feel like I can exist in parallel timelines and into the future as well. So it's just good insight, basically, about what is a good path to follow. Should I go down that path? I'll just send my alternative agent, down that road to see what's at the end of it and if it's worth going down that road or not. So I can go down lots of different paths and discover if that's actually what I want this reality to embody, So it helps me save a lot of time. When I'm not wearing my eye patch and I look at someone and I've got two images happening at the same time and one's blurry and one's clear, I can kind of see I can see deep inside them, basically. And it's interesting because I'm very happy to meet people, So every person I look at is like the most amazing person in the world, because we're all made in the likeness and image of God. So I was in the bathroom just looking at myself, and because I look like Frankenstein, basically. And I was just looking at myself thinking, yeah, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. Who's going to love me now, I was just going to do it and just get back into Didge as soon as possible. I couldn't breathe throughout my nose, so I just had to figure out how to make a rhythm without breathing through my nose. I just had to work my guts in a way that I'd never imagined. And over time and practice, I just managed to work my diaphragm a little bit different than most. and that was just exciting times. So the way I learnt to make a beat when I couldn't breathe through my nostrils was to like have a good laugh, ha 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 ha, you know, and then breathing in at the same time. So eventually I just practiced so much that my diaphragm would come like an elastic band. When you pull it back and release an elastic band, it goes zrrr, you know. I always like to say a blessing. There you go. Check it out. Gets a bit juicy sometimes, but yeah.